What's up, everybody? This Hydrogen here. In today's video, what we're going to be talking about is what mostly happened at live stream. The live stream that the Rush Duels had confirmed. Yeah, the Rush Duels that has to they always live stream. But the thing was that they also teams up with Duelies to talk about the news. Here they was talking about Tiger and most of the cards that's going to be in there, and also I'm going to talk about the link of the league cards also because it's not that really that much, but they is. But for the standpoint of it is that the box that they doing is that they actually put like a separation with the boxes of what they want to focus on because they mostly want to focus on Tiger and Ramen's deck that's separating it, and it seems to be a maximum monster that's associated with it. But the new box is called Extreme Overlord. So this is what the pack is going to look like, but they didn't give it a release date. But just at the standpoint, but they did say that the next Rush Duel boss will do is Extreme Overlord. It's confirmed for new projects get around with tire release and dual release. Her event will take place the 22nd to the August 22nd to September the 2nd, and then will be unlocked on August the 24th, which I already guess what it could be. Because I think the box is going to be released around that date. So these are the confirmed cards that's going to be most likely going to be in the box. So this is another maximum monster support. So this is probably pretty much be something that we'll get that has a relay card that's based on the maximum sum. I know that the Fel's Vulcan has one that's related to it that could destroy cards in the field and deal damage. It's a spell card, but this one does something. It's not really not good. It gains 1,200 attack points, and it can't be destroyed by card effects. So I guess that's something good. But I'll just say as a standpoint, I think we should be having more maximum support so we can protect our maximum monsters. Because a lot of we don't got a lot of traps that destroy cards. Most likely the ones that we have is just low attack points or put them face down or something like that. Most likely will return to me. And then we also had this card. This card was doing the stream. I had posted this way before they even posted this. I had posted cards that was also in there. So this card, I wasn't expecting this card to come. So by this will be an overrush card. So most likely this is going to be a UR card. So if you have 5 or more wing astral words, I'm also very confused. So I'm wing astral words, like monster fusion shuffle materials. And then this is what's also in here. So we don't know determinately if this is a level up worker or this is in the box. So this is what that was shown during the stream. And then this card it's called Valle Free. So this card was like a typical card that you would use in the deck. That's more likely you gotta have these required monsters, Qataris, uh, Rockmit, and Roa, and then Berry Bases, and Dream John, and Qatar Kid, and so most certainly with the skill, I think that what will just happen is that you can send cards to your graveyard for that to exactly happen for you to use this effect. I think this is a good effect because you can destroy a card on the field. So you send up to 5 cards from your top of your deck to use this. So yeah, most certainly that's what the Psychic type deck actually does. But otherwise, this is a definitely good card. And then this is like the Dragonic support, just like a kind of saying in the other level 8 monster than the other level 3 monster. This is the other one. So if the only monster barrier are height, dragon's height, or just dragon's head, 2 of 4 monster in the field, especially someone that was in Earth. Actual monster or dark actual monster with 2,000 attack points face up. From the okay, so this card has to be like a S. I think it's an SR card. I don't think it's a UR card. So yeah, this will definitely be good with the Dragon deck. Yeah, I think they just trying to break the meta. That's what I think they do. All right, so we have a new maximum card. So it's called Supreme Wild Gleam Magnum Overlord. So the left maximum stuff is this is the card game. So it gains attack points equal to the number of monsters on the punch field times. So that's like 500 for each monster on the field. And then if you had 10 or more monsters in the grab, this card can gain piercing damage to gains pierce. That's good. And just like any other maximum monster, it cannot be destroyed by trap cards. And then it has so during the time maximum is required during the turn your opponent's result of a higher monster while this card is on the field. Your opponent cannot activate effects of face of low 10 or monsters. So one thing is this is a good ability. This could definitely counter the heroes, the Dark Galaxy, and also the baseball utopia. That's basically locked down pretty much all the decks because most of the decks special sign. So why did that makes of monsters on the field? This could be also a good thing to lock a lot of opponents' cards because most during the time they don't usually have the cards in their hand they use because some of them may be sent uh, to the graveyard. But I just hope that we have more support, like more support of this. One of the whales is going to be added to the box. So these are other cards that were shown during the stream. So what we have here is we had this was shown. We just talked about this one too. So during the time this card is on something in the top part of the deck, great. If you send a warrior type monster from monster to great barbarian as effect, you can add one warrior type monster from to your hand. And this one is also was in this stream. And this one's requires a fusion, so most likely. And this one is too. And this one is part of the event, so yeah, so most likely get it. And then this is a bit so this card gains attack points from it. So, the cards that could depend on how many cards you could send. So basically you send 3, it add up to 6,000 attack points. And it does have the piercing ability too. Yeah, we already talked about this already. Then this one is in here also, so it could change the battle position. Oh, it could let you draw a card. So you send the top 2 cards to this grid, and then you can send one actual warrior type monster. And the grid to draw one card there. If you have another monster in the grid, you could change battle position on one monster in the field. So yeah, that's good. And then we have this one that was used on the stream. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And here is the cards that will have of a rush style. So this will have it because clearly, if you've seen the post I posted, it was an overrush card that this one will have one. This one is, and this one. So most likely these will be the UR cards that's gonna be at the top. Most likely. Most likely these is gonna be so okay, count them 1, 2, 3, 4, so about 4, and then it's probably one more that's gonna be in the mix of it. That's gonna have it. They didn't reveal the whole thing. But we having a winter prediction campaign. I know Master Duel has they already have one dueling just now just releasing it. So we get the 50 gems, the 2 pack, pack. I don't know what pack is going in. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a weekly reward, of course, that you already have. And the other prizes you have, you get these. I guess you get these from the correct. This is in the little language, so I can't read it. So this depends on how many you got. Right, folded, but that's from that. So yeah, we already read these skills. Some of these skills updated, and yeah, so that's all from that standpoint. Yeah, so that's it. So the one thing I did want to talk about is is these cards. So before I go to continue the links of this, okay. So what we have is Blue Eyes, and we had some Archers guys cards that's also coming in the Evil Heroes. Y'all know the Evil Heroes did exactly have some other cards that was like with the other category list. So I'm pretty sure that it must be some kind of GX event that's coming up. So I can't really know that. I don't know. So we have to see what it is. So Generator is most likely going to be coming um, right in the early September. So I'll tell you what that is. And certainly this will also. And then we also have some of the Ice Jays making his debut, which will probably be in the next 2 months. 2 months or three. So it's no time. It depend. I think I expect this to come if they had the Marissa's or something like that. I don't know. And this, I could say that this will come with the generated thing. So this would be most likely an SR card unless they put a UR card. So these the other things. All right. So the next cards is the sword, soul. So this is the ones that's gonna come. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna add more to the category list. So these are the ones that we're gonna have that's gonna come in. And then we also have the Thunder Dragon. So the Thunder Dragons, will they not gonna come in the mix because due to what the link said, what I just read, I'm gonna show you guys is that I don't think they're gonna be in the box, but they did say that it was gonna be a box. Speedo box is going to definitely come in the early development of September, and then it's going to be a rush box. Either it's going to be a build up box or not. So these are going to be definitely good. But the generator is not going to do good because we don't got that many monster songs like that. And then we also have the digital art of mosquito. So like the infection buzz king and then the number tools that you sell mosquito. So yeah, I could see these having skills and the sword soul getting skills and also the thunder dragon's gonna have a skill too. Because most likely certainly is that the skills that's coming the skill that quenching that is mostly for for the generators because the generators doesn't have that many spaces, so most of certainly it's like most likely protecting yourself from the opponent's attacks. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a new evil hero skill for this. So yeah, and the Dynamis is gonna have their own skills too. So and then we have this. So this monster definitely gonna hit the metalist. So it's gonna work in the new skill. It's gonna pretty much it's gonna be a skill for Yamiyuki and Kai. So most of the something like that. And then this is a card that we've been waiting for it to use. So hopefully when we do get to, I think we'll probably get this right around this year, whatever event that's related to frames. So whatever frames character stays, I think that's by then when when Blue Angel or Blue Girl, Blue Lady, whenever the skin alternative skill come, I think this was when this would be accessible or whenever it does come. So the Blue Eyes Jet Dragon and this will definitely all come at the exact same time for this. So we could expect it to come. I'd say that that's probably a skin event, alternative skin event. So we just still be waiting. So yeah, but otherwise, yeah, these are all good cards that we're looking at. So yeah, Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be looking at these links before I actually end the video. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, yeah. So most certainly, yeah, this is the list that they talked about. And then they also, I did want to explain something about this. So the only difference with the talking about is that we're gonna get more a chronicle feature, a more advanced feature for the chronicle items and stuff. For the one, hey, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. But anyways, well, what I'm just saying is that the KC Code gonna have something that which is next month, which is gonna be after the Tiger event. They're gonna have a chronicle thing. We're gonna have the chronicle thing is like they're gonna have more items, so you won't have to spend way more. Because I think it's gonna probably be it'd be good if they give us a subscription that we could do it. That's why I say they probably gonna do some kind of payment pay thing that you have to pay for stuff. And about the World Championships thing that's coming up, they gonna have most certainly with the other skills with the skills because some of the skills is coming they cutting short. That's what they doing. So with this is like they well, most certainly they did this way before Rush was having fusions and before the trade update they had this already back then. So yeah. But this is the skill. I guess they made a mistake with it, so either well with the Scotty said the only difference is everything the correct same, but it's just that they didn't put it was no one's gonna say something. But anyways, okay, so Tiger okay, so let me just say this. One other thing that could probably be confusing is that the magical warrior skill. I don't know if that's gonna come at the exact same time as the other skills with which is with Tiger in the box and the bundle because we got the bundles. We got to see what the bundles are gonna be. So one thing for sure is that we're gonna get Tiger. So Tiger's gonna be the next Roman. And then, so pretty much these is gonna come right around this month. So this is what they focus on because you wonder like if it's gonna be any skills for Yuga for the match. I'm like, no, I don't think it is because I think you could pretty much use the exact same thing. It's never like requirement you can use the other maximum skill to exactly do that. And they split this in half like a part one thing. So this is what this is gonna be. So one thing for sure is that they already just saying that the Speedo box is coming. More likely, it's coming in the early. So like the Arm Dragon, it's not gonna get that much. It's just gonna probably just get two SR cards of the Arm Dragons that showed you. And Quentin is more basically the generators. And then the dual camera will probably be an SR card too. And then the wing dragon one, so the Lola will be in the box, probably be an R card, and then the other one will be a UR card. And then the mutant, so most likely the card is going to be, it's going to have way more, just the two cards. I think it's not going to be all of them. It's probably going to be about at least 10. I could just say 10 to, I would say 13 of those, or 10 at most. Yeah, Yugo's not. I don't really see like if Yugo is gonna have some kind of card. Well, no, I don't exactly know because the other ones that I do know is kind of new, so I don't know if Duel's gonna do that. And then, as they say, a reprint. So pretty much, Yuka's is about to have some kind of reprint. So this makes us say that is we gonna have it's probably gonna be like a build up box that's focused on the warriors. So Yuka is gonna probably have some kind of the overrush style of the Utopia third man, and pretty much the dragon may have one. I don't exactly know. They didn't be specific of which one we get a reprint for that. And then they have a box too. So pretty much this will just tell us that these gonna be the main focus of the mini box. Right, and just another mini box. I don't know if it's a builder box because I definitely know what's exact cards that they're gonna probably have. It still it's probably gonna pretty much be the still antagonists because they had made a change with the handy. So the handy lady is like this is what they had to split in half because why? Because it's another box coming out. It's a speedo box coming out, which they did. They did this before. The only difference was the championship, the world championship was a qualifier, so they did it in a half thing. So it's going to be a box that's going to be released later, most likely in the mid. So Yaku's event is probably, yeah, it's going to probably be in the mid. And then the second, so We Dream of Princess G. So this most likely this skill going to be for Roman. I don't really like to me. I don't really think she did use it. It's a psychic type monster, but I don't think she's gonna be unlockable because this is in the mid because we don't exactly know what's gonna be happening because they clearly said the boss is gonna come out around in the mid, but also they just wanted to separate it so it won't be comparison with that. Like they could have just had another Speedo box, but I think it's probably some kind of event that's coming out. It's probably so we just have to see how the way that goes. So they have Luke and the handy lady. So most likely the main focus is probably going to be mostly getting some more support like that, and it's probably going to be some more support that's going to be added to it. We don't know if it's going to be a mini boss or just going to be a builder boss. But what we do know is that way before this is that Yuka is having a reprint one of ace cards, and so yeah, most certainly that's what they're doing. And I think it's gonna be the builder boss, just like Sana and the other characters had they overrush styles. This one is gonna have it's gonna be in the builder boss, so it's probably gonna be in the selection boss. That's what they're gonna have. Yeah, because I just noticed is that they gonna have it's by the time them start talking about their selection bosses too. So you'll be able to get a whole lot of gems right then and that comes with that. That's why I said that the way they explain this is like this is actually wrong because the rush box is not going to be releasing in the early September because Tiger coming. I'm like, what makes sense? Like, how is you gonna be able to use Tiger with a cards and you don't have no other cards? Because the point is that one, if it did release, just say if it did release, then what about the speed box? Unless they go release the Speedo box, but they not. They never said yeah, because if that been the case, they would never actually teased out they would never have a live stream about the box. Then. So otherwise, from that, that's what I say. I think so. I just think the mini box, so if there's a mini box or the main box, is gonna come out right in the around the 24th or before that, or if it's gonna come tomorrow, we don't know. So I think they're gonna they're gonna have that right tomorrow, whatever night it's gonna be there. And one thing for sure, let me just look up one thing for sure that I need to look up to see. I want to see what other cards you could, not you could. Yeah, so we already know that it's gonna be mostly. If I were to say, I think the Speedo boss is gonna be be. Well, it's most likely, yeah. So most of the other cards we already got already. It's most of some of the new ones, unless they gonna give us some of the new ones. Maybe something like this. But I wouldn't say that though. It don't really sound like they is. So if I were to so just as before, so this is about okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is about 15. So I guarantee that most of the mostly likely all these is gonna come at the exact same time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it though. Because we only got the arm dragons, so most likely the ones the it's be about two arm dragons that's coming to the deck. That's probably just gonna help the support of the arm dragon the skill, which is gonna help it out way more. So that's gonna be an SR card. And then if you go is gonna support, it's gonna have to be new. It's gonna have to be new in the box. But otherwise, it's not gonna have one. So that'll just be the wind tracker is gonna be in there. The high level is. Dual cannon gonna be in the SR card. The generators is gonna be in there too. So we have to see. Then Fazam Sar, I think yeah. So most of some of the other selection cards gonna be in there too. So we have to see how that goes. But otherwise, yeah, that's all. That's all we have for this video. But just as I say before, I just think that the way we don't know yet. So I think we're gonna know at the championship. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure at the close time one they're gonna talk about the speed duel box because the rush box is already gonna be talked about coming. So that's concerning because if it wasn't even coming right then they would have mentioned it. They could have just they could just wait till Worlds because Worlds is already Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship is right on the 29th. Yeah, the 29th, I believe, which is next week on Friday. So that's out. But